Well, we all know that communication is really important. And in our communication article this month, we're talking about how to do that well, how to communicate well. And we have someone here who does that, and that is Pauline. Welcome back, Pauline.
Well, thanks for having me. Now the pressure's on to communicate well, huh?
You can stand up to that pressure. Well, do you find it intimidating, Pauline, to meet new people?
Actually, I am really high on the extrovert scale, so meeting new people is actually one of my favorite things to do. So generally, no, I just really enjoy meeting new people. Although, of course, there are situations, even for me, where it might be intimidating. Say, for example, when I met my husband's parents for the first time, or the first time you meet your new boss at a job. I think that's intimidating for anyone.
Absolutely, and I'm more of an introvert, and so that can be more intimidating to meet new people. And so this article, the first day, is talking about icebreakers, and so we hope that you find it helpful, especially if you're having difficulty, and maybe it's just that in English, you want some ideas, right? Or whatever. And so that may give you some help there as well. Well, Pauline, do you have any certain tactics you use when starting a conversation with someone new?
Well, that's a good question, and I'm glad you brought up the second language thing, because that's a good point. It is a whole different thing when you're trying in a different language to meet somebody. I get a lot more nervous then, so I have a lot of empathy for that. But I think just smiling, showing that you're friendly and interested just goes a long way. Asking a few questions and letting the other person share. Usually, as long as you're comfortable and not showing a lot of anxiety and awkwardness, it'll be all right.
Right, and I think that's an important point. Be curious about the other person. Ask questions and listen, right? And that goes a long way. And don't overthink things, right? And be yourself. All right, well, on day 2, we also talk about the idea of praise, or the importance of praise. Has someone's encouraging words ever kind of made an impact on your life in some way?
Well, I don't have like a specific story that comes to mind, but I do know that I thrive on praise. I'm grateful for growing up with parents that were consistently encouraging and praising me. I knew they believed in me, and that's made a huge difference in my life, for sure.
And not everyone grows up in that environment, and so this article might speak to you even more, right? And you realize that that is needed. And I'm glad you brought up your parents, because as parents, that's really important as well, to praise your kids and to encourage them. And so whether you're a parent or even in the workplace, right, it's important to give praise. And so we hope that you find this article encouraging. And, let us know what you think about this topic, maybe especially the Icebreakers article. Write into us at advanced@studioclassroom.com. Give us your feedback on this topic or any topic this month. And who knows, maybe your comment will end up on our feedback page in the magazine. Thanks for joining us for another segment of Insights. Thank you, Pauline, as well. We'll see you next time.